Good morning, aspiring businesswomen. Now, I don't normally come on in the morning, however, my son is off sick today. I'm not hugely surprised because I had the bug at the weekend and he started with the bug last night. So here I am. I've even done my hair, well, straightened it, and I've even got a necklace on, look, just for you ladies, so they'll look semi-decent and don't scare you with the lack of sleep. I know we've all been there at some point, haven't we? Sorry about the lighting. For those of you who don't know, my desk situation is under the stairs right now because I haven't got the money to convert my loft, in all honesty. So I'm going to look for a lamp, I think, because I've got some massive lights for when I do live videos, but they're too big to go under my stairs. So I'm going to look for a lamp that I can project onto my face so that you can see me in all of my glory instead of this darkened hue that I've got going on. So I've come on today because in the last week there has been, morning Amy, there was some comments, there was a post about one of our members who has been stung hugely for using an image in her blogs, and she didn't realise that it was a licensed image, and I think it was Stock Food or Food Stock, the company, whoever they are, traced her down and wanted to fine her over £600. The license alone was probably only like £60 for lifetime usage or something like that. So I wanted to come on and tell you guys how to avoid this happening, because it does happen, and I hear stories about it happening all the time. It's just, unfortunately, it happened to Susan last week, and it's the first time I've heard of it happening to one of our members. So I want you guys to avoid all of this. Now, if you're astute enough and you've already done the ABW business detox, you'll know this because this is day one of the business detox. That's how important we thought it was when we wrote the business detox, Andrea and myself, that we covered this in day one, because images are key to your business, and they represent you, don't they? And we go to Google and we go, yeah, I found a really great image, and then we might get stung and we don't realise that we have to use, sorry, I thought I heard footsteps, that we have to use images that aren't copyrighted. So the first thing I'm going to say is there are loads and loads of websites out there where you can download images for free. Personally, I like to use Pixabay. It's where I tend to find most of the images that are relevant for the things I need. And I've tried other sites, and Pixabay is just really, really simple to use, and you can download it in different sizes. You just have to type in, you know, one of those robot passwords where it goes, please, one of those capture things, please check that you're not a robot. And it's Pixabay, pixabay.com. And actually Pixabay has also teamed up with Canva in the last 6 months, 8 months, something like that. So if you're using Canva and you're using the images through Canva, it's Pixabay that they are using, which is great. It makes things a lot simpler for you. I have noticed, however, though, if I do a search in Canva, I don't get the results quite as well as I do using Pixabay itself and then uploading them into Canva. It's just easier for me. Right, I'm going to read my list. There's only about 8, but I'll just say them all. And then afterwards, I'll put them in the comments so that you guys can go and check them out for yourselves. Okay, so there's Pixabay, which I've already mentioned. That's Pixabay. I'm going to say this one wrong. Gratisography.com. So gratis as in free, ography.com. As I said, I'll type them underneath soon. PicJumbo. I have used PicJumbo a few times in the past, actually. Unsplash. Death of the Stock Photo. A lovely title for a website. Comfight.com. 123rf.com. And morguefile.com. Okay, so that is 9 websites where you can download images for free. Now, it might be that you don't like the images that you can find there, or you want a bigger selection. Again, in January 2016, the New York Public Library made public all of the images that they had in their possession. It's something like 180,000 images. Now, there is a really long link. You can go and find that as well if you want to find some images of different sorts. I did have it, I mean, it's 18 months ago when I had a look at this, nearly 18 months ago, and it wasn't for what I was using right then. I couldn't find anything that I needed in the New York Public Library one, but you just never know when you're going to stumble across a perfect image. So you might be able to sort of search for it in Google, but the link is actually a blog link that I've got, and it's nypl.org/blog/01/05/share-public-domain-collection. As you can see, I'm reading that because I've got my notes, because I know I'd forget all these things, you see. And then finally, Google. I rely on Google for everything. I rely on Google for literally everything. I was on a dog walk the other day and I took a road and I thought, geez, this road is taking a lot longer than I thought. Google Maps is there. It told me I was on the right road. It was just a hell of a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. 2 hours later, I got home. So Google, Google controls the world, doesn't it? It seems to control everything that we do. And it has a huge amount of photos and images that are at your disposal, and you kind of think, well, if it's on the internet, then it's going to be free for me to use. Unfortunately not. It's really not. And you've got to be really, really careful. If you're taking images from Google, you've got to be really careful. And I would advise against it. However, there is an advanced function. So when you go to Google Images and you've got all the images on your page, and I'm talking about doing this on a laptop, I've never actually tried to do it on my phone. So you've got all the images that come up when you've searched for Teddy Bear's Picnic. I love how my mind works when I try and think of something random. That was, don't know where Teddy Bear's Picnic came from on a rainy day. So you've got all the images in front of you. If you go to the top right hand side, which would be over there for you guys, there's a little cog. If you click on the cog and you scroll down, there'll be an advanced search feature. Now within that advanced search feature, there's about 5 other options, and you want the one that says available for commercial and something editing for commercial purposes. That's the one that you want, because you're going to want to change it. You're going to want to put wording over the top. You're going to want to put your logo on it, or your website, or something. So you want the one that you're allowed to do for editing purposes. And then it'll bring up only the photos that you're allowed to do that to. Not going to lie, you might be disappointed with the results, and you'll go, oh shit, that image that I wanted, I can't use. And then you have to go back to the drawing board again. There is another step you can take to protect yourself from getting Shutterstock and iStock photo and Getty Images from chasing you for the photos. Because what happens is they have these massive computers with algorithms running daily that are scouring the internet for the images they have in their possession, so that they can go out and fine you for using an image that they've got the license for. Okay, so the website is called tinyeye.com. tinyeye.com, as in I-E-Y-E, tinyeye.com. And that website will tell you whether you are allowed to use the image that you've chosen, or whether there's a license attached to it that you should be considering to buy. And that really is, in a nutshell, everything I know about using images in your business and using them correctly without getting fined or having the chance of being found out by these massive corporations that are just after our money, basically, the rob dogs that they are. You may think, oh, well, nobody's going to find me, I'm only a small company. They're not looking for you, they're just looking for your website with these images on, so don't take it personally. To them, you're just small fry, but you're small fry with a little bit of cash, because they'll scare the bejeebers out of you and threaten you with bigger fines than what you could ever imagine. Play even safer if you want, and buy the license. There's iStock, Shutterstock, there's lots of places where you can buy licenses for images, and if it's something for a website, if it's not an image that you've taken yourself, then yes, buy a license just to cover yourself, just to be on the safe side, because it's not worth the hassle of having to pay out £600, £1,000, whatever it may be. Please, please, please cover yourself. Now then, as I said at the beginning, all of this information is in our business detox. This was day 1 of our business detox. I've literally just been in there and got all those websites to jot them down to tell you about it. I did look on day 3 and I was like, I'm sure we covered this. I was thinking, didn't realise it was day 1 information, because that's how important this is. The business detox covers a multitude of topics that are key for your business. Now, what I'm thinking is I might put a little code under here that will last for today. And if you want to download, well, you don't download our business detox. What it is it's a series of emails that get sent to you on a daily basis, so that then you can do them as and when you are ready to cover them. So it really does cover everything that we think you need to know to get your business up and running and marketed and all of those things. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm going to go and create a code actually. So watch out for the code in the comments below and a link, and I'm going to put all the links that or the freebie things. I'm going to put that in there as well. So I hope that's been useful for you, and have a great day. It's absolutely chucking it down here. I can hear it on the conservatory roof, and I've got a sick boy at home, so fun day for me. The best thing was I was meant to be completely child free today and tomorrow, but now I'm not. Have a good day, ladies. Bye.